so-called Rumble in the Jungle. He was by then a global superstar. What was it like being around Ali back then and there?
Oh, yeah, I call it the mugging in the jungle. That's where I went in as the heavyweight champion. I left there without my belts. He took my title from me. And it was a strange thing to fight someone you've admired for so many years. Although all I wanted to do was to knock him out, he was still the toughest man I'd been in the
The so-called Rumble in the Jungle. He was by then a global superstar. What was it like being around Ali back then and there?
Oh, yeah, I call it the mugging in the jungle. That's where I went in as the heavyweight champion. I left there without my belts. He took my title from me. And it was a strange thing to fight someone you've admired for so many years. Although all I wanted to do was to knock him out, he was still the toughest man I'd been in the
Hey, how y'all doing? Number one, how are you? Well, I'm driving up to Menard, Texas today. I got to meet my brother to drop my mom off. So, yep, that's the deal today. Can you give me one of these? How you doing? So do y'all know who George Foreman is? He was a heavyweight boxer, and he had like 2 careers, and he fought with Muhammad Ali. And then, hello everyone, how about one of these? Shaking too much? Yeah, well, there's like road, they're redoing the roads around here, and okay, well, and it's all, yeah, and I had the window down because here, let me put this one down. Oh wait, get a little crosswind here. What's up? What's up, bro? So y'all know who George Foreman is? Look, I might take y'all all the way out to West Texas today. Yeah, I know, he's dead, man. He died. But you know what? He was one of the coolest heavyweight champions in the world. He was one of the coolest. So he fought Muhammad Ali, Frazier, and all of them. He was kind of young back then, and Muhammad Ali took the heavyweight champion from him. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, he had an incredible career. So I liked his second career better because, well, one, I didn't really remember his first career because I was too young. But his second career, he really made, boxing was really exciting at that time, especially the heavyweight division. And, you know, that was when, you know, Mike Tyson was in. Like, to me personally, my all-time favorite heavyweight boxer is Evander Holyfield. Hello, how are you, Kara Wells? How are you? Pretty sick? What do you mean pretty sick? Peking? Yeah, I'm not gonna strain to read most of these comments because I mean, if I can read them easily, I'll read them. But if I can't, then I'm not gonna read them. Hello, So he was awesome, man. George Foreman was awesome. He knocked out Michael Moore, one of the better southpaws in heavyweight boxing. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I have to meet my brother. My brother lives in West Texas, and I'm going to meet him halfway because my mom went up there to visit because my nephew, he graduated from medical school and they had a big luncheon and my mom went. So, Carl, 28. Yeah, I'm old, man. Yeah, so yeah, congratulate him. So and then he's going to have a baby in May with his wife. So everything's panning out for him perfectly. So anyhow, but my brother, his wife, I'm surprised he's not telling my mom to wait. But his wife got diagnosed with some severe pneumonia and diverticulitis and some other stuff. She's really sick, and I'm surprised that he's freaking taking my mom home. But I was gonna go to Junction, and then now I'm gonna go to Menard. But, hi again, Leo or Leah. But so his wife's, my sister-in-law's really sick right now, and I'm surprised that he's meeting me halfway. Well, actually, he asked me to drive a little further than I did. So, but I really can't think of much of anything. I'm like hungry again. I might stop and get a bite to eat. Taco Cabana. Yeah, I might go to Taco Cabana. I'll go there. Yeah, go to Taco Cabana. Have you ever heard of Taco Cabana? Oh, Peking Tom, you're a service member? I'm a veteran. Y'all never heard of Taco Cabana? It's like a chain restaurant. It's like a fast food restaurant down here in South Texas, and they you go in there like people go to McDonald's, except you get tacos. The tacos have severely declined. It's like they got more processed food. But I don't know. But so I did get a call today that we're going to start a big job this week. Oh, we only got one person. And I really can't think right now with this. I'll just keep the live going, man. But I should have gotten something to eat before I went live, because I can't think right now. I'm like hungry. And I'm down to one person. Oh, I got to go to West Texas. Hello. I got to go to West Texas to pick my mom up. Yeah, she's at the age where she can't really drive too much, so we don't trust her to drive out to West Texas. So we do this like shift off, drop off. But hold on, I'm I'm gonna call my brother. Oh. All right. Okay, it's still counting down. Well, okay. Well, we'll be on for a little while longer, and you know, if we can stay on. Oh, there's a person. It's just that my brother has some stuff going on, and I had to go check up, make sure that he covers his wife, you know, because she needs some help. And I don't even recognize this area. Oh, we're at Babcock. Holy shit. Okay. Now let's go this way. I tell you what, these days it seems like I can't get enough to eat, man. I'm always hungry, working, doing the kind of work I do. Always hungry, man. Like I couldn't even sleep last night because I was hungry. Oh, well, one, I'm retired, and then I opened up a landscaping business, and I do lawn service and stuff like that. I thought I made more money last year than I did, but apparently I didn't. After expenses and stuff, man, it only looks like I made just like a couple of $1,000, man, a month. I thought I made more than that. Maybe it just seems like more because I didn't have any taxes taken out. But yeah, it's kind of a hard job, but it's kind of, I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm just not getting any kind of good work right now. So here's north of San Antonio. Okay, let me see if I can. So here's like where all the rich people live, right over here, right up there. Like these are some of the biggest houses. They all live on top of these hills. This is like the Dominion. The Dominion's over here. That's where like all the San Antonio Spurs live, and then over here, the big neighborhood's called La Cantera. Here, let me see. Man, I can't even remember if that's the entrance or what that is. But yeah, look at these houses on top of these hills. That's some church there or something. But, yeah, it's real nice. And then we're getting ready to hit Bernie. But used to come out here and like go fishing. There's a nice golf course over here. They have like PGA stuff there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the other side of those trees right there. But hey, you can see those hills over there. My wife has a patient out here. Maybe, I think 2 patients. Because she does, she works for a home health company. Ralph Fair Road, lanes are closed. All right, well, I'm going to turn it back around. And I'll show you some more, but I think I just got to notice that there's a wreck up here, so I don't want to have my hands all tied up with the phone. But there's a nice city out here called Bernie. Real nice. Hey, have y'all given me any thumbs up? I haven't seen any. But here, look, I want to, let's see. So this is what happened this morning with oh man. Well, it's going to be sideways. Oh shit. Y'all hear that? Oh shit. There, yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. This wreck here.
She grabbed a bird.
Marley, come here.
She grabbed a bird.
My dog killed.
Come here, Marley. Let go of that bird. She just fucking ate it.
Did she just eat
She ate the stupid bird. Marley,
She ate it.
no wonder you're sick.
She ate the damn bird.
Marley,
That bird was caught in the,
and you ate that whole frickin' bird, you stupid dog. Marley, why are you eating birds?
So my dog ate a bird. Well, that was a close call, man. I probably shouldn't like thumb around too much for the live stream. Yeah, be careful. I know. Hear all the sirens? It was a bad wreck. They always have wrecks out here. Let's see how bad the wreck is here. Like, let's see how bad it is. Someone's hurting. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Not good. Oh, my God. Look at that. Big ol'... Oh, hell no, man. That sucks, dude. Wow, that's a bad wreck, dude. Wow, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Oh, my God, that was horrible. That was horrible. Lady's all flipped over, and of course she's going to the hospital. She's going to the hospital. Oh my God. And she's all on her phone and stuff. Well, I'm gonna go to the hospital, and yeah, she's gonna try to take someone's insurance if she can. I know she is. She may be hurt, but she didn't really look that hurt. Her car looked fucked messed up. Oh my God. And I was almost a stat too, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can see your comments, but I can't really read them that good. I mean, if I can read them, I read them, but if I can't, I can't. Smitty's Feed and Pet Supply. Yeah, I used to love to live out here in Bernie. But I'm probably gonna have to, let's see if I can get to the, and it's not that I need, but I need to set this thing now, because once if I try to set it too late, like I get like satellite dead zones, the directions. I'm not, you know, I got the things. I mean, I could probably get to Menard, no problem. But that wreck was pretty bad, dude. And that lady's gonna like, oh, I gotta call my insurance company. Dude, I hate people like that. You know, one time this guy, dude, what I hate about driving, like in a big city, is that you get these people that want paydays, so they do these start and stop things, and you end up tapping them, dude. And then what's doubly worse, if you're a white guy like me, you'll like get this like non-white cop that comes out and sympathizes with the other guy, even if they're drunk. It sucks. Oh, the white guy's got some money. Yeah, it sucks bad, dude. Even I mean, like my family, you know, not some of them, but like my wife's immediate family, they're like, oh, Paul, shit, Susie's moving up in the world, you know. But I don't have that much money. But that lady, man, she was right on the phone. Like, I need to be taken off in an ambulance. I mean, I feel sorry for the couple, man. I feel sorry for the couple that's in the truck, man, because I don't know what the hell happened, but their insurance is doomed. Now they're going to be maxed out, depending on the hurt. They're going to be totally maxed out. They're going to max out everything. You know, and if that lady can still walk or something, and she hadn't lost an arm or something, and, you know, can walk or a leg, you know, she doesn't have any kind of amputation or whatever, well, they're going to go, okay, well, we can give you the max amount for a freaking bruise. And I mean, but she still may get like $10,000 or something. It's stupid, dude. And then she has to go to rehab, and it's a job for some people, man. Like that, I barely bumped this guy, dude, and I ended up paying max, and he like did this start-stop thing, and I shouldn't have been in a hurry, but I was like, God, and people take advantage of that stuff, man. They take advantage of the insurance. You know, I haven't had health insurance, my wife and I mean, she just recently got it because she's eligible for it, because she's taking care of kids. And I don't know, it just, I don't know, but it was a lot cheaper not having health insurance, even paying out of pocket if you went to the doctor, man. Because, you know, even if it is $500 for like a trip, well, that's literally the monthly payment of of an insurance premium. And if you have to do that once as opposed to like once a year, but we did it like once every 2 years. But looks like the VA is gonna call me for a healthcare appointment. But yeah, it's been real inexpensive for my wife. But now she's getting ready to have all kinds of boogers go out on her, man. She's got all kinds of stuff. What's my favorite food? Well, I mean, I'm kind of fond of like barbecue, Mexican food, like some good Mexican food, not this cheap ass stuff, like good, authentic Mexican food. I mean, because that's actually really healthy for you. But like Tex-Mex, hey, what's up, Red? Dude, you missed the car accident, man. I'm on my way to go get my, yeah, tacos are good. I'm on my way to go meet my brother halfway to get my mom. My brother's wife, though, is sick, dude. And I'm surprised he's driving my mom home. Yeah, so it's going to be a long day, dude. I don't know how long I'll have this live on. I might just have it on forever, man. I don't know. Until I go and get my mom picked up. Because she'll freak out if I'm, like, doing this live and driving with her. Hell, I actually almost had gotten to a wreck. But it's like a warning shot. It's earlier in this in this video, man. This lady like flipped her car over and everything. We didn't see the car actual accident, but then they get her out and the car's like upside down, and then there's like this big old Ford F-250. Yeah, she was on the phone. Yeah, everyone saw it, man. She was on the phone, dude, and she's like being carried off on a stretcher. Yep. Everyone. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. There's a certain type of person that does those kind of things. And every time I had an insurance scam, and it was always the same kind of person that was involved in it. I mean, I'm dead serious. Like I was telling when I barely tapped someone in my car, dude, and I had to pay like they maxed out the liability on my insurance. I mean, literally, it was a little dimple in the back bumper of like a Cadillac. Yeah, it may have been a Pontiac. You know what Pontiac stands for? What acronym it stands for? No, but it was a little plastic, and I dented the plastic in because the guy did this start and stop thing, and I was like, oh man! And I put on my brake, and I still kind of tapped him. And he was like all drunk and stuff, and you know, and I wish I would have let his drunk ass go, man. And but I didn't want to do that. Oh, I like my Tundra, my Toyota Tundra truck. But yeah, Red, my sister-in-law is freaking sicker than a dog. Yeah, Toyota Tundra, yep. Yep, I love it. I mean, hopefully, I mean, seriously, Red, with what you're doing, you should at least get the Tundra. Because they just put the 4 cylinders in the, and they're good, but you should just get you can get a work trim Tundra, and you'll just and then get that camper thing that you were talking about. Yeah, like, because the payload is, well, the payload of this truck is like 1,500. I can put 1,500 pounds in the bed of my truck. But a Tacoma, dude, it's like 800, man. It's not a lot, and you'll have to like modify it and all that stuff. I don't know, man. It's up to you, but I mean, I would price both of them out, because like all the time, you know, when they're right on the verge of like getting to capacity, the suspension even when they modify them, the suspension gets kind of gets kind of catawonkus, and that's all you'll see on I-10 going from here to Florida is those truck campers on its side, because they start wobbling and then they just like get out, lose control, and then flip over on the side. I mean, that's what I totally wanted to do, but I was like, because I wanted to get a boat too, and then have that and camp out in the boat. But I don't know. I mean, if you get the Toyota, get one of those big cabin freaking tents. I mean, you can buy like this big heavy canvas cabin tent and a freaking portable AC unit with heater. It's like a big cylindrical thing, and like a 200-foot extension cord, and just sit, and then a big ass comfortable cot, and and then if you don't want to like pop this big tent up, well, then you can go and have this like little tiny tent and just sleep in the tiny tent. But if you're going to stay somewhere for a little while, you can like get this big giant like a lodge. Cricket. Oh, you'll send me what you were thinking about? Yeah, but pray for my sister-in-law, dude. She's sick, dude. She's got like 3 infections going on. She's got diverticulitis, pneumonia, and then strep throat. So she's in bad shape, dude. I mean, not bad shape, but my brother said that the pneumonia is so bad, the doctor was like, man, it looks like it could almost be like a mass in her lungs, dude. And I'm like, dude, my family's like, and we hate the cancer word, man. And that's what my brother was thinking. I'm like, holy shit. But nope, she's not. Nope. My brother and his wife are rednecks. She just likes to eat fucking slushies and shit like that, dude. She doesn't eat very healthy. Yeah. Nope. But hey, what do you think that you know how they say the jabbed like emits some kind of spores out of their skin? Do you subscribe to that belief? And you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the Texas Hill Country right now. Oh, dude, you missed a Tori Says had me on her show last night on Twitter. She did, and I was talking to her about about the pyramids and stuff, about what I thought that their purpose was. I mean, you and I can talk about it, because I mean, I've researched it, and and all that. Yeah, shedding. Yeah, Tori we were on X, and I talked on X with her about the. I was kind of near the beginning of the show, and she goes, "Oh wow, that's interesting. I never thought about that." And I go, "Well, I've been like looking into this stuff for like 20, 30 years, man. About like, because I don't think that the Earth started out. I mean, because the older time gets. You only hear about men being strong and and working the land and all this other stuff, but you never hear of like weaklings, like, oh, these people are like crickets, and they got wiped out, and smashed. You only hear about that one time in the Bible, and the I can't remember the people that they saw, but they fathered the Raphaim giants, but there was a whole city of them, and the Israelites said that they felt like they were like crickets under comparative in size to them. So, oh, you leaving, man? All right, well, have a great day, man. Thanks for coming, dude. in Welfare, Texas right now. All right. Well, y'all have a good day. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Oh, okay. You're still on. Okay, Rad. Well, so the Raphaim were they were descendants of the not Anunnaki, but the Anakim. I can't remember. You know, the people that the Hebrews went and spied on, and there was just like a whole city. Well, there was one of those big giant ones, and his name was Rapha, and he fathered Goliath and his brothers. Yeah, and so, you know, and giants really aren't possible, like from a health standpoint, are really not possible in the current atmosphere. I mean, we have them, but they're sickly, you know. But if you have this like oxygen enriched environment, you know, they're like a weapon of mass destruction, man. You know, that's who you want in your yeah, y'all need to watch The House of David, dude, on Prime. Freaking excellent show, man. And it's got a cool looking Goliath, man. David hadn't fought him yet, but I think it's coming this week. All right. Well, it looks like my internet connection's getting ready to shit. Oh, you're not leaving. Okay, so Red's not leaving, but oh my God, I'm glad I freaking went, dude. I guess they're doing road work up here. Look, I'll show you. It's beautiful out here, man. Look, this is the Texas Hill Country. It's beautiful up here, man. It gets cold up here, dude. It gets like down in the teens, like for days up here. And but yeah, I mean, that's what sucks, is that they're like doing some kind of work up here, man. But anyhow, yeah, it's beautiful up here, man. So is my connection still good? Are y'all able to see my connection? I guess not. We'll see. Oh, he was saying goodbye. Oh, that guy with the red hands. Okay, and you were saying goodbye to him. Yeah, this sucks, dude. Traffic. I'm glad I left, man, because I'm going to have to meet my... Oh, it's good enough? Is it kind of like... kind of frizzy or whatever? So I'm at 40 minutes, so if I can get like about 3 hours of watch time, dude, today, that'd be awesome. It would help my channel out bigly. Bigly! But yeah, it's getting hot, dude, in here. Let's see. Well, it's 73 degrees, so not too bad. But there's no breeze. I have no breeze coming through. I'm not going to turn on my AC because I need to preserve the gas, because so to there and back's gonna be like right around 300 miles, like 300 and maybe 340 or 320. I don't know. Here, let's see. So we're 105 miles away from Menard, Texas. Oh, it's jumpy. Okay. So I'm kind of like doing this Max Headroom kind of thing. Hello, I'm Max Headroom. Remember that guy? He was like the first digital guy that everyone thought was cool, right? I don't know how they did that, man. But yeah, it was pretty good. So Tori's show last night. So Tori's show last night. I'll kind of repeat myself while I'm doing this, so y'all get everything. She was asking people. Well, she posed this question about, like, right now, the hot topic, like on YouTube and like a lot of social media, has been the there's supposedly that these pyramids have this, like, you know the little electrical coordinates that they have, like all these points, and like supposedly Stonehenge is at one of these little electrical crosshairs and all that other stuff, and like these pyramids are like on these little on this like natural electrical grid that the earth has, like this magnetic grid. And like, well, there's these underwater or underground like channels that I haven't really researched it, but supposedly these grids, this magnetic grid, wherever they cross, they like put like some of these pyramids initially, right? Did y'all get that, or is it jumpy? Oh, I'm at 0 right now. So these, and Stonehenge is like a lunar calendar, and it looks like it doesn't line up with like the moon quite, like in the center of these like pillars, and so, and it's off by about 3 or 4 degrees, right, on the horizon and stuff. That all these pillars, they track the moon on the seasons for the horizon, right? And so that tells me, and Earth used to kind of spin around the sun like at 90 degrees, right? On its axis, right? The little rotation path used to spin like 90 degrees. Now it's off. It's at like 87 degrees, okay? And it deviated Stonehenge just a little bit, okay? And, well, I think that empowered that magnetic grid with it spinning like this, and these, you know, you could harness this power of the earth, like with these pyramids, because they look like these conductors, and you know, and that's basically what she was saying. And I go, well, I think you may be right, but there's 2 things that had to happen. One is that the Earth's grid, or the Earth used to rotate 90 degrees straight up and down, just like every other planet. They either look like they're rolling around the sun, or they spin around the sun at 90 degrees. But Earth doesn't. It's diagonal, right? And that's kind of like what gives us our season and our El Nino patterns and stuff like that. Weather patterns is the fact that it tilted. The weather used to be far more consistent. You know, back in the old days, maybe it was like it was all one temperature or something, right? Well, that was probably what happened with the pyramids being like these powerful conductors, is that the axis of the earth is kind of off, and then there's you know, and then they had this, they were able to fill them up full of some sort of maybe some kind of chemical that caused this electrical reaction, and they were able to like zap the electricity like a Tesla tower or something. I don't know, you know, it's kind of hard to say, but you know, those pyramids are definitely overbuilt, and they're very engineerily sound and all that other stuff, and they could probably house like a very powerful chemical reaction. And supposedly they had like gold on the capstone there that could like shoot this electricity out. So so the fact that you don't have that natural positive rotation to kind of manage this electrical field around the earth, and it got weakened possibly from like some kind of catastrophe, and you know, like some of the indicators are that that there was oxygen, because we wouldn't have dinosaurs without an oxygen-rich environment, you know? Yeah, they found like, yeah, these tunnels like, are these channels underneath the pyramids. And all you would need is to do to, I mean, you could like have this like electrical, you could have this like a chemical reaction, and you can produce electricity. I mean, that's what a battery is, right? It's a chemical reaction. And you know, and the pyramids could probably be some sort of giant battery. And but I proposed to her because she thought that the Ark of the Covenant was a battery. And I go, well, the way that people describe the Ark of the Covenant is that these chemical reactions may have produced some kind of fallout. I proposed that it was some kind of fallout that was inside the Ark of the Covenant that they were still able to use as some sort of battery and some sort of weapon. Okay? That was my proposition. So, and she listened intently, and because when you know, we're so used to looking at the world through our paradigm, you know, none of us would fathom building a giant megalithic structure unless we were like, you know, if we're big powerful people, well, then we could probably do that. But because we're not, we live underneath a different paradigm, and things aren't possible to us like they were with these people that built these megaliths. And you know, they had a different paradigm, you know, a different perspective than we do. We have maybe a weaker perspective because we're weaker people, right? We think that we're the spearhead of evolution, and we label ourselves as a spearhead of evolution, but maybe we're the fallen of creation. You know, maybe it's sin that has caused us to fall and become weakened, because in the Bible, in the Garden of Eden, Adam did not act intimidated, nor did Eve act intimidated by God, meaning that they were probably somewhere the same size, or in maybe the same look. But everywhere else in the Bible, in the Old Testament, you have a very big God depicted as a big pillar of fire and capable of all these things. And so I'm thinking that that ancient I'm thinking that ancient humans back in these biblical times were like more powerful. I mean, come on, you've got like a 500-year-old man that built this freaking freighter out of trees, right? To do a world, you know. So they had some sort of connection. And something else, man, you know, we easily have Shem all the way down into where we have preserved writings who talk to Methuselah, who easily was born during the time of Adam. So, I mean, there's just two people. We have two accounts. We have accounts from that it only took two people to tell. And then Shem could share that story from Methuselah, who knew Adam firsthand. And I mean, and the more you think about it, the more, I mean, Shem was must have been a beast, dude. I mean, because he was born pre-flood. He was born before the corruption. And so he was a big, robust guy. He had to be. You know? I mean, when, you know, one of Noah's children who kind of went rogue was a guy who probably, some people think that they got the god of Thor from, the thunder god. And that was one of Noah's children. After the flood, one of his grandchildren or something. But yeah, so we really don't have a lot we only really have a lot on Japheth. I mean, on Shem, not Japheth. But well, Ham, they were like the sinners of Ham and Canaan were like the sinners of of Noah, right? So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't think we got any internet connection. But y'all have a good day.